We're talking about what to do when you don't have a marketing plan. I'm Richard Taturgi, and in this episode, it's perfect if you're there thinking, listen, it's coming into 2022. I've got no idea how to market, or I don't know what a marketing plan is. Or if you're the person that says, I just kind of turn up and things happen and I'm not sure how they happen, this is perfect for you. And if it's perfect, this episode's perfect if you want to start to grow your fitness business. I'm going to show you how to get a marketing plan, and a marketing plan that's easy for you to use, because what we don't want to do, we don't want to find confusing marketing plans. We don't want to make it overcomplicated. We want to make it easy so it works, most importantly. I believe most people have marketing sources. However, you may not know where they're coming from. And I'll tell you what I mean by that. At the moment, you most likely have already clients in your business. They might have been in the business for a long time and they're just referral marketing, or they've just been around and you haven't been able to grow past that point. And so what you want to do is you want to, first of all, number one, that's point number one, take stock, take note. And you want to focus on the last 6 months. Any lead that you had coming through the door, any new client that you had coming through the door, you want to list all those clients. And then you want to mark next to their name, where did they come from? So you want to write next to their name, organic marketing, paid marketing, referrals, walk-ins. And so you should have a list of anybody who's entered your studio, inquired about your studio, signed up as a member. Now, most likely you have somebody on that list. And so what we want to do here is we want to focus on growing what already works. And that's point number two. We want to focus on growing what already works. What already works is how you got those initial people through. Now, they may have been fluke marketing, meaning you don't know what happened, but it just happened. However, when we create a marketing plan, and especially a marketing plan in 2022, we have a concept called the 5 funnel concept. And we want to make sure that you have 5 funnels working at any time. Now, to get that, we need to figure out what are the funnels, what are the attributes where you've got the most amount of clients from. And so we want to focus our attention on what's already working instead of recreating something that's new. So for example, if you wrote on that sheet there, I had 2 clients that walked in because they saw my signage. Well, what we want to do is have a plan around how we can get more of those people walking in. So is it more signage? Is it better signage? Is it more locations that have the signage? And that's a marketing plan. We don't want to make it hard. We want to make it easy. A lot of the time, how businesses naturally organically grow, they naturally organically grow because they're a good business and they create a great result, and that word gets out. But what we can do is we can automate and systemize that marketing activity. So it was an organic post that you did on Facebook. You might have been posting only once or twice a week. And so what we want to do now is we want to post 4 times a week, because that's going to improve the volume of people that are seeing you, and that will improve the conversion metrics. So a lot of the time, we're doing already great things because you know the basics. However, a lot of the time, we're doing sporadic marketing, meaning we do marketing when we personally feel like it. So this is kind of point number 3, is that if you're doing sporadic marketing, what we want to do is just ensure that you have time allocated to market. So we say, okay, do you have 2 hours a week? That's not 2 hours to learn. No, that's 2 hours to execute the marketing. That's 2 hours to do the marketing activities. And I guess the 4th and final point here is that I want you to make your marketing boring in the system. And when it's boring in the system, it's exciting on the front end. Say that again. When it's boring as a system, it's exciting on the front end, because we don't want to get too smart for things. If we knew that we had a great client that walked through our door and they came from a referral, but we don't have a specific referral plan in place every single month, well, that's in fact the place that you need to start. Now, it may sound a bit broad, but I want to give you concepts that you can actually put to work now instead of learning, because a lot of what you're doing is already happening. It's just there's no formula around it. And so kind of the final kind of piece here is that when you understand what's working already, you just want to start to plan it and put it in a timeline of when you can do it. So it's just got to be pretty much in that diary, like an appointment to a client's got to be, like a one-on-one appointment. If it's not in the diary, it won't happen. So go ahead right now and say, I'm gonna allocate time in my diary to actually get this done, and how to make that happen. And so you're thinking, well, is that a marketing plan? Yes, it is. because you want to do the same activities over and over again. That's marketing. Great marketers don't stop brand marketing. Like Nike doesn't stop sponsoring tennis players or stop the ads going because they know Reebok will just be behind them. So you're a great business owner. Great business owners don't stop marketing because you were bored or you couldn't be bothered. It's setting it as a system and putting it into place. I hope that's given you some ideas around how to have a marketing plan when you don't have a marketing plan. Team, that's it for me today. I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.